Hey guys, today we'll be walking through the NorthPark Mall, where there's an auto show. Yes, the auto show is inside the mall, where the cars are parked right down the hallways. But first off, this is a map of NorthPark, 2 levels, many different shops, a couple of anchor stores, and a garden in the middle. And now, we're off. This is a Mini Cooper. And then next to it, we have Hyundai Genesis G70, which these are parked all the way throughout the mall. And as we walk around, there are various art pieces. There's an Under Armour right there. But look, there is a BMW 3 Series, the new one, right next to this North Face. And as we keep walking, right next to the gap, there's a Genesis G90, the $80,000 Genesis. And as we continue walking through, we get more background on the NorthPark Auto Show and where each of the vehicles are parked. So as we walk through, you're going to see all of these things and the many Genesis that are parked all throughout. This runs for about 2 weeks every single year. I've seen this 2 times. This is my second time looking at this auto show, and it's hosted by just the nearby dealerships that park their cars at the mall. So passing by more art pieces, and we see a couple of SUVs like this Audi Q7, this Acura RDX, and even the new Cadillac SUV. So after taking a look at those SUVs next to that Victoria's Secret, then we have these 2 BMWs, the X5 and the Z4, next to J. Crew and Sunglass Hut. And if that didn't interest you enough, there's the back of the Z4 and there's the X5 once again in front of Anthropologie and J. Crew. And here's a Tesla parked in front of the Tesla showroom as well as the Armani Exchange. Moving right along, next to the corner bakery, we have the GMC Denali pickup truck, as well as the new Cadillac Escalade, next to Dillard's, just chillin'. And onward from there, we have the Genesis G80, right in front of Lululemon. Then the G70 once again. So with tallying up my Genesis, I've seen 4 so far. More shops and another art piece later, we're next to the brownish orange BMW X7. And next to the X7, we have the ultra luxurious BMW 7 Series right in front of Tumi and UGG shoes. And if that wasn't interesting, they're both facing the Nike store. And upon closer inspection of the BMW 745, it's, oh my gosh, almost as much as my house. Here's the front of the BMW 7 Series as well as the X7 once again. And then here are some Range Rovers. We got one that's blacked out and we have one that's white. Once again, both in front of the Nike store as well. So here's that white Range Rover once again looking sharp and clean. Then those BMWs in the background as well. And at this point I have a personal security guard following me because he's been following me around the whole mall. But all I've been doing is taking pictures. He hasn't said anything. But here we are in front of Canali, Omega, etc. And we see some of the more high-end cars like the Jaguar I-Pace, the LC500, an Audi A6, and even a BMW 8 Series. Where the BMW 8 Series has laser headlights, so if you look closely, there's a warning that says not to look into the headlight. That's interesting that it's inside the headlight telling you this. Onward from there, and we have much more expensive cars like this orange McLaren, which happens to be the 2020 600 LT Spider. Look at that huge carbon fiber wing. Oh my gosh. Right in front of Burberry as well. And of course, it's parked next to the most expensive shops like Saint Laurent, Salvador Ferragamo, and even some of the more expensive things like Bottega Veneta and Louis Vuitton. Here's a 2019 Rolls-Royce Wraith parked right down the hall from there as well, where we noticed that this Rolls-Royce has, oh my gosh, Chinese glass as well. Fuyao on this Rolls-Royce, oh my gosh. But look at this, look at that presence, those wheels, wow. And as we keep walking, we got the David Yurman, Dolce & Gabbana, and even the Neiman Marcus, next to the Maserati Ghibli and the 720S. So here's the Maserati Ghibli, which goes for $98,000. Quite crazy. There it is in gray, and then of course the gray rims as well. 720 parked casually next to the expensive luxury watches also. And conveniently next to the higher end furniture store and the Hublot watch store, we have the Maserati Levante. And right behind it, the Lexus LS500 in front of Williams-Sonoma. Here's another place where you see Tod's, Versace, Gucci, etc. And we have the Jaguar F-Pace right in front of the rest of these shops, as well as another Genesis G80 in the background, right in front of Rimowa and All Saints. Onward from there, we have the new i8 convertible, which I wonder if these doors are folding upward, but who knows. There's a Nordstrom, there's 2 more SUVs, an art piece, and then the super packed Apple store. And then there's a Tesla Model X parked far away from the Tesla showroom. From there, we have the Acura TLX parked right in front of Shinola, Warby Parker, and some other shops. And next to the Microsoft store, we have the ride-on versions of the much larger vehicles shown at the auto show. And that wraps up this episode. Hope you guys liked it. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, and I hope to see you in the next video. This is NorthPark Mall, that's the auto show, and I'm out. Goodbye.